Hello and welcome to Math 13 for the spring of 2025. My name is Greg Perkins and I'm the instructor. So first of all, we'll take a look at the syllabus here. My contact information, please use this gperkins@hartnell.edu. The old Gmail is the best way to contact me. We're going to be doing online homework using Pearson's MyStatLab. I'm actually going to make a second video that explains how the MyStatLab works. This video is an overview of the whole class. Okay, so first of all, take a look at pages 2 and 3. So pages 2 and 3 have all of the due dates for the whole semester. So I broke it up rather than having a whole bunch of work due on one particular day. I broke it up so there's a little bit due on Monday, a little bit to do on Wednesday, and a little bit to do each Friday. So if you follow along, it's going to say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and all of the due dates are here for the whole semester. So the online homework, the MyMathLab, is always due on Mondays. Basically, it's like, okay, here's what's expected, do the online homework, and that's going to be due on Monday. Then there's Math 13X lessons, which is due on Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, there will be a weekly quiz, which is sort of like a recap. Here's the basics you should have learned this week. I'll show you the idea of those quizzes in a moment. And then when we finish a chapter, there will be a chapter review. But all the due dates are here. So you will need a TI-83 or a TI-84 calculator. You can actually get one of these for free from the library. You can check it out for the semester. So when you go to the Canvas homepage, so here I'll always have what's due on Monday, what's due on Wednesday, what's due on Friday with links to them. So you just click on this link. You do need to be logged into your Hartnell Gmail account on that browser. And when you do, it's just going to give you a form that you fill out. And then once you fill it out, the library will contact you and say, hey, come by, and you can borrow a TI-84 for free. So please try to do that right away because supplies are limited. Okay, so when you look at these, so Monday will be the online homework. That's the MyStatLab, and I'll have a second video for that, which I'll put right in here. So when let's say you're going to do the Math 13X lesson 1. Basically the Math 13X is basically here's the most basic things that you need at that point of the class. So when you go to lesson 1, click on that. You can then watch a video, and basically what I've done with the Math 13X lessons is I made a video where I work out several problems, and then you do the practice questions, which are just like what I did in the video. So you can watch the video. Hello and welcome to Math 13X, our very first. And then when you go to do the practice questions, you'll see that the questions are going to be very similar. Hopefully Canvas will speed up a little bit with the download. Okay, maybe it'd be faster if I just download it. There we go, that's faster than waiting for Canvas. So anyway, they're basically the same questions, I just changed the numbers. And you could either print this out, which is what I would prefer, print it out and then show your work in the space provided. Or if you don't have a printer, you can just do it on a separate piece of paper, but make sure that you label it lesson 1, your name, and then 1, 2, etc. Okay, so that's the Math 13X lessons. They're always going to look like this. There'll be a link for the video. You watch the video. You can even watch the video when I'm done with number 1. Then you do the practice question number 1. So the questions are going to be, the practice questions are going to be just like the video. All right, so that's the Math 13X lessons. And then at the end of every week, there's going to be a quiz. So they're called quiz because Canvas calls them quiz, but it's not like a test or anything like that. It's basically a summary of what you should know by the end of week 1. So when you go to do the quiz, I even put links in here to remind you. The questions are going to be similar to the Math 13X Lesson 1 and Lesson 2. And you could also use your calculator. And then when you do the quiz, look at that. It looks just like the Lesson 1 and Lesson 2 from Math 13X. And I even put some more hints for examples, and I take you right to the point of the video where I'm doing that, or I put a hint. So this is not like a test. I really want everybody to get 100% on these, because basically these are the types of things that we did during the week already, and then just do it again to make sure that you've got that down. So that's the weekly quiz. Now let me go back to the syllabus. So the MyStatLab, that's the online homework, and I'm going to make a second video for that, so please watch the second video. The Math 13X practice lessons and the quizzes we've gone over, and then for chapter reviews. So once we finish a chapter, so right about here, we finish chapter 1, then the following Friday, that's when the chapter 1 review will be. So if you, whenever the chapter review is due, I'll put it right here. Also, if you go to modules, then here's a list of everything that's in the class. What's due, the syllabus, although that needs to be updated. I'll do that in a moment. And then there's the videos for every section. So you could watch the video, or you could look at the PDF notes for the video. And so on the home page, I will have links, so you don't necessarily have to go in here and go through these yourself. But if you want extra, so there's extra videos in here for extra help. Okay, so when it comes to a chapter review, I will have the link on the home page, and then you would just open up the chapter 1 review, and again, Canvas did a good job. So this is going to be more, the Math 13X is sort of like, here's the basics, and the chapter reviews are going to be a little more in depth. But if you've watched my videos and if you've taken notes, you can use those, and you just, again, either print out and write your answer in the space provided, or if you don't have a printer, please just label it, get a piece of paper, label it chapter 1 review, put your name, and then here's number 1, and write out your answer neatly, please. All right, I think that's about it for now. So, and for projects, so if you look at the chapter reviews, by the time we've finished chapter 6, you will have done 6 chapter reviews. Well, the project is similar, it's just a little bit longer. So it'll be about twice the size of a chapter review, but it covers the same material. And again, you could use your notes for those. All right, so that's the overview of the class. Now I'm going to shut this one down and make the video explaining how the MyStatLab homework works. So take a break and then watch that second video. Thanks.